Either way.
This competition just got a whole lot bigger.
Oh, we haven't had one like this for a while, Neale.
I'm showing the greatest houses
Oh, holy guacamole. I like what I see.
for the most epic property upgrades.
Here you go, look at this. Shall I just text loser to Neale now?
Hold your houses, Mr. Winter. These transformations are going to be colossal.
Oh my God, it's all gone.
I promised you a change, didn't I?
This is phenomenal.
With inspirational designs
Neale Whitaker, what have you done?
and a flood of love.
It's incredible. It's like the dream is coming true.
To answer the very big question, the moment of reckoning, will they stay?
It's been a very big decision.
Or will they go?
So you're feeling all confident then?
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling very confident.
In this episode, Blair and Nora's dinky dive looks to be stuck in 1975.
Oh, look, they've got a bowl for the car keys. There we go.
Oh, that takes me back. So I'm pulling out all the stops to give this contemporary couple a home for their future.
We've got to bring the wrecking ball in, and I think we can completely alter the way you live in this house.
But I found something so unique. Drum roll. This is actually a Love It or List It Australia first here. I've actually outdone myself.
As we enter what could be your new home.
Surely I can't lose.
Are you going to love it, or are you going to list it?
So, Andrew, we are in Perth for the first time.
It's not my first time. My very first time to Perth was actually 1988. I was literally backpacking. Going
At the
around
tender age
Australia.
of what, 2?
Yeah, we won't go into what age I was then.
And apparently, our homeowners today are great travellers as well. They met overseas, and they had what I think you'd call a whirlwind romance.
Ah.
Do you like that?
I did, actually. That's very good.
Yeah, I've got lots more dad jokes where that came from.
God, no.
Spare me. When it comes to enduring the test of distance, one couple who've got it nailed are Tassie boy Blair and New Yorker Nora. It all began in Thailand when they stumbled into each other's lives.
We met very romantically. We were both blind drunk.
The West Coast Eagles had just lost the premiership, and Blair was having a bit of a day.
I was having a day.
It was my first night in Phuket, so my friend and I had taken full advantage of free happy hour at our resort, and the rest is history.
That dubious start led to a love affair that's since stretched across 6 continents.
I'd actually been in the midst of planning a trip all around the world, and I had a little diversion and actually flew into New York. She followed me to Canada, and then actually went back to work, and I continued on my adventure.
I was working and Blair was traveling all around, having the best time. I decided to quit my job and went and backpacked with him.
After a year on the road, they married and settled in Perth. Nora now looks after accounts for an advertising agency, while Blair's still racking up his frequent flyers, working as a fly-in, fly-out electrician for the mines. So he's only home every second week.
I do miss him very much, but I've made a lot of my own friends here. I play hockey. I spend a lot of time down the beach. It's not as bad as you would think it would be.
The welcoming neighbourhood and Karen Up's almost beachside position had Nora hooked from day dot.
I love this area. All of our friends live around here. It's close to the beach.
So, when the 1970s fixer-upper came up for the right price, she saw an opportunity to get their foothold.
I was a little bit nervous to show him. I knew he would not be super happy with it. So I had to drag him a little bit, but...
Kicking and screaming.
Kicking and screaming. I think we came back 2 or 3 times before he agreed to even make an offer.
While Blair agrees the location is first class, with its proximity to both the airport and beaches, but the house itself is like living in steerage.
So I'm definitely team listed, and while Nora thinks that it's perfect for her, it's definitely not perfect for me.
Nora's keen to renovate, but Blair reckons the project's too big. And when he returns from a week in the scorching mine, the last thing he needs is more maintenance.
It's a really big yard, really hard to maintain. It's something that I want to eliminate so Nora and I can spend more time with each other.
In this house, that's risky business, especially in the kitchen.
We're always bumping into each other, and Nora will turn around with sharp knives and nearly get me.
That was so dramatic.
Whichever way you turn, the place is simply dysfunctional.
The dining room tends to be a bit of a dumping ground. Blair uses it as an ironing board.
The place we'd like to use the most is outside, but it's just such a dump, I suppose.
The inside and the outside are not connected. You can't bring things in and out easily. You have to go through the laundry
Pass the kitty
and down
litter.
the stairs. It's just not enjoyable.
It's not just the day-to-day hassles dragging this couple down.
How are you guys doing?
Nora would love to be able to have her family stay, but there isn't enough space. And there's an even bigger reason they need a new nest.
We're really excited to start a family, but in the existing home, the way that it is, it's just not a viable option.
My mom always said that if you're going to do renovations, you do them before you have kids.
So there'll be no pitter-patter of tiny feet until they move.
Or at least until a renovation is done.
I have moved halfway across the world. I've lived out of a backpack for a whole year. This renovation is going to be a breeze, and Team Love It is definitely going to win. I think it's going to be the house of our dreams at the end of this.
When we sell it.
So, a bit of real estate fact time, you know?
Yeah.
Median house price in Perth at the moment is only in the mid-400s. So that means lifestyle's pretty good
Yes. And there is so much to enjoy here as well. I mean, look at that ocean. Andrew, we'll have to come back at sunset and look at the
here.
ocean.
Yeah, maybe not together, eh?
Who else would you rather watch a sunset with? Come
Oh,
on.
my goodness me, the list is endless. Come on, Neale, keep up.
Hello.
Hello there.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to Perth.
Hope you're enjoying the lovely Perth weather.
We certainly are, but you know we like to have a look around the house on our own.
Well, we are actually off to the beach.
Off you go then.
Off you go.
Don't forget to swim between the flags.
Yeah, and slip, slap, slop.
This single-storey home has a master bedroom with ensuite, a small study, main bathroom, and internal laundry in the middle. A second bedroom and converted dining room are at the front, with an awkward L-shaped living space boxing in the tiny kitchen at the rear. The block is a generous 728 square metres.
Here we go. Oh, look, they've got a bowl for the car keys. There we go.
Oh, that takes me back.
But it does. Now, I have to say, I was expecting the living space to be there. I wasn't expecting, like, a dining room there, so maybe I'll go this way.
Okay, and I'll head this way. Oh, these arches. Wow, this is really tight. And a couch blocking the French windows leading to the deck. Why would you do that?
Must be the laundry. So there's 2 bedrooms there. This must have been originally a bedroom. Oh, a very antiquated bathroom. So this is the master bedroom. It's not recent, this is old. It's got an ensuite. I reckon this place is older than Neale.
Wow, this is like a 70s movie set.
Oh, this is small, isn't it? It's a very interesting property because what you don't realise from what you've seen is it was extended.
Really?
Yeah, it has been extended.
There is a big backyard, clearly the home's best asset.
Look at it from here.
You can clearly see the extension now. Look at that bottle glass.
Yes, it's great, isn't it? Interestingly enough, though, the total square metres of living accommodation here for a couple is actually fine. It's OK.
Yeah, but you would never know because the layout is so bad. This pool, this is the best bit of the house.
Did you bring your budgies?
Yeah, I did actually.
Oh, God.
Blair and Nora paid $800,000 just over 2 years ago, and it's now worth $845,000. That puts them on a good wicket to renovate and capitalise.
So come on, guys. What attracted you to this house?
I came and looked at it first by myself, actually, and saw the potential, and it's in the exact location that we want to live. I liked the feeling that I got from it.
Okay, good, good.
And Blair was too scared to say I don't like it.
Exactly. I love the location, and then reality set in probably 6 or 12 months in and it was just like, this is too hard. Our friends, our family live in far nicer houses than us. So if you can fix it, I think you're going to be doing a job that God couldn't even do. It's
Don't give him that kind of build-up, for goodness sake.
OK, let's get down to business. What are the biggest problems?
the kitchen, definitely. It's a place that we love to hang out for some reason.
The entertaining area, the lounge room, the kitchen, all of the kind of communal areas in the house where we do like to have a lot of people over.
Do you entertain in here? There's not enough space.
We do, believe it or not.
And one more bedroom so that we don't have to send our families to hotels.
One more bedroom, OK.
Clearly that was a bedroom.
Was a
It's very
bedroom in the early days, and then it became a bar, as a matter of fact, in the 70s, yes. They did have an electric organ that was piped through the whole house and the
Sounds
outside.
a bit like a party house there.
I understand that it was.
I'll put my keys in the bowl. Should I go and get them out?
So, Nora, what's the reno budget?
Budget is around 150,000.
With that amount, I can sort out the main problems, the key issues.
That sounds fantastic.
There's a ton of bricks standing in our way, but if Blair and Nora are going to entertain, they need a free-flowing kitchen with living space that's connected to the yard and pool. I'll also need to find space for an extra bedroom so relatives can stay over or for when they decide to expand their family.
Now on to something much more interesting. Blair, what's the budget for the new future-proof family home?
So it's probably between 1 to 1.2 million.
OK.
And we're thinking that somewhere close to the beach, but has 4 bedrooms minimum and something that's low maintenance.
Perth is an affordable city, and $1.2 million will open a lot of doors. The trick for this one will be nailing the location. If I can get them closer to the beach for a home that's, dare I say it, future-proof, I think I'll have it in the bag.
I think we're fairly evenly matched there.
It might be, actually.
I would say may the best man win, but if that would be the case, that would be me.
What a lovely couple, Andrew.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
And do you know what? I think this is quite a close competition.
Yeah, maybe, but it's a very healthy budget that they're looking for properties around here.
Oh, yeah, but maybe 150K goes further in Perth, too.
Ah, hopefully it doesn't.
When Blair and Nora bought their tired old fixer-upper, it was still living in the 70s.
As we gather, it was a bit of a party house. They have a green light bulb out the front of the house that they would turn on when the bar was open, and neighbors would know to come over.
Nora believes the place still has plenty of life left in it. They just need some help bringing it into the 21st century.
I think there's huge potential to rearrange some of the layout and make it way more functional for us as a family.
But for Blair, the party is well and truly over. He's keen to list it and make a fresh start in a contemporary home.
There's a lot that annoys me about this house. The fact that people seem to want to hang out in our kitchen when it's the smallest room in the house. And when we want to walk out to the backyard, past the kitty litter, through the laundry, it's just something that I'm not proud of.
To convince Blair and Nora to stay, I'll need to transform their home into a modern entertainer. So, I'm pitching more than just a renovation, with a plan to completely overhaul the way they live.
You're living a lifestyle that's like half a century out of date. More than half a century. Do you agree?
It's very true.
It's very aged.
It needs the wrecking ball, because all of these walls and these terrible 70s arches, I mean, there is one thing that screams sort of late 60s, early 70s, and it's these arches. They all have to go. Because this house dates back to a time when there was no understanding of inside and outside. The two were entirely separate. You have got that gorgeous pool out there, but it's like it belongs to a different house. So we're going to change all that. Like I said, we've got to bring the wrecking ball in, and I think we can change things that will completely alter the way you live in this house, starting right here.
The first thing we'll do is remove the original kitchen and the brick walls that are boxing it in. That will allow ample space for open-plan living and dining, with the all-important entertainer's kitchen and massive island bench. We'll also close in the current dining room to create a third bedroom.
Amazing. That is exactly what I would love to have here.
Neale, it sounds amazing.
But, I can
Sounds
hear a but.
absolutely amazing. And I think it's going to add a lot of value to our house, which I think is going to help Andrew find our forever home. I have full faith in you. Obviously very good at your job, but I can't see it fixing all our problems.
But what you're saying is you've got more faith in Andrew.
I disagree. I disagree with that. It's going to be awesome.
Look at her looking at me like it's going to be the house.
Let's go outside, because there are other good things happening outside, and I think that will make even more sense of what's happening in here.
That's great.
I can guarantee that the journey that we've just made out here will be one of the last times you walk through the laundry to get to your backyard.
I absolutely hate that people have to walk through that room to get out here. It is so embarrassing. I cannot wait.
I mean, can you believe people ever designed houses like that? I mean, it's not embarrassing, Nora, but it's just so impractical.
Can you believe someone would buy a house like this?
When I come out into this backyard and see that pool, I can understand why you fell in love with this house, Nora, and why you could see the potential, why you were seeing through all of the problems, because you knew that eventually this was going to be the star.
To connect the home with the yard, we'll replace the old kitchen window and rear wall with a huge set of bifold doors. The brick courtyard will be replaced by a vast sun deck that flows right out to the pool.
That sounds absolutely perfect. I cannot wait to have all our friends over here for a barbecue, watch the sunset, just enjoy the Perth lifestyle.
So, Nora, the changes that I'm proposing, is it kind of what you had in mind when you saw this house a few years ago?
It's not what I had in mind, but I think it is going to make the house what I thought it could be and have always known it could be.
And Blair, what do you think?
It sounds really good. It sounds really enticing. I'm really excited to see the finished product.
So can I get started?
Definitely.
Please do.
Please do. Please do.
I cannot wait to have that inside-outside feel, the deck in the backyard. It's gonna be so good when we have everyone over.
Look, I'm really excited for you and for your enthusiasm. Like, it's great, but I just can't help but be sceptical. It just, I don't know, I just still can't quite see it.
That a boy, Blair. The only thing you need to see is Nora in the back of my car. I'll take it from here.
Do you like house hunting, Nora? I mean,
I do, actually.
Okay.
I don't mind a bit of a look around.
A bit of a real estate agent's dream, because you just basically bought the first house you saw last time.
Pretty much.
So we're going to be very
Close-
easy for you.
Close to it.
Let's hope this happens again. I have to say, and this is good for you, Blair, bad for you, Nora. Perth right now has a very healthy market. It's so much value for money, and it's putting me in a happy place.
That's why I want to see what's out there, because I'm worried that we've bought this house that we're just forever spending money on, and we're not getting to a point where we're happy and content.
So we're heading towards Burns Beach.
It is actually a beachside suburb where Kallaroo isn't. So, yeah.
Come on, Nora, you know you love that.
I do, yep.
You
I
know,
do love
sand
that.
throughout
Wouldn't
the
mind to be
house,
able to-
sand in the bed. It's perfect. What more would you want?
How about sunsets over the Indian Ocean? Yep, beautiful Burns Beach is just 20 minutes up the coast from their current home. With a stack of walking trails, parks and lookouts, a great mix of demographics and the character of a coastal village that's still convenient to the airport and CBD. This is an idyllic place to invest and live long term. The median price for a four-bedder is just $850,000, and I want to show them how the other half live. This luxurious modern beach house has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a versatile floor plan. With stunning Indian Ocean vistas, private pool, a short stroll to cafes and the sand, this pad offers resort living with heaps of space to fit the extended family for vacations.
so we're starting our search here. I mean, look, we're in the prime street. There's the ocean. And you've not been here before?
No, I'm actually a bit surprised. It's a pretty nice location, but dunno.
I reckon this is going to be absolutely perfect for us.
You ready to look inside? Come on, then. It's very nice, you know. So let's come, first of all, right out here.
Wow. That's beautiful.
It's a bit of a wow, isn't it?
It looks really low maintenance. The grass obviously won't need mowing or cutting. It's really nice.
It's nice and open, which is good.
Do you want to go and have a wander?
Sure.
Off you go then.
It's a nice layout.
Yeah.
So open.
Yeah, and how the kitchen looks out over the park.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
So much storage. It's huge, way bigger than our house. Imagine our kitchen compared
This is our house.
This is about how big our kitchen is.
I knew Nora would see the light. Entertaining in this place will be a breeze. And although it's open plan, there's still separation, crucial when the families stay.
It's a good sized living area.
Yeah, it's a good space. Wow, this is huge for a guest room.
Oh, this is perfect. View to the pool.
Perfect for your mum and dad when they come out from America.
It's true.
Couldn't have said it better. It is the perfect spot to while away a few WA summer days.
Wow, that pool's so much more manageable than ours.
It's really lovely.
OK, that's the in-laws sorted. Now for the mother of master suites.
Oh, wow.
That looks amazing.
Oh my gosh, this is huge. What do you think?
I love it. I love it.
This is exactly what you want, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
Righto, send in the agent. I reckon they've seen enough.
That is beautiful.
Ocean views, like 180. It's so beautiful.
I thought I'd find you up here. What a surprise. It is a full-on ocean view.
Was not expecting that from the downstairs.
What a different reaction from you now.
This is totally not what I was expecting. Downstairs is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning.
And do you like the, I don't know, the privacy of the pool area at the back, and yet you've got the connection to the community here at the front, overlooking the park and the ocean?
It's way more open. It's way more kind of friendly and...
It's so in with our lifestyle. It's like, this is perfect for us. The beach, the running track.
Clearly, we don't need to look at anything else, do we? This is it.
We'll have to see what they've done at our house, but...
All right, there is one thing we do have to discuss, of course. We're in a top street. It's a very grand house. Have you any idea on price?
Definitely over budget, but...
Well over budget.
Yeah, maybe 1.5, 1.6.
OK, I have pushed the budget a little bit, but that's partly because I want to introduce you to this new suburb. And this is the kind of home you can get. But this particular home, yes, it's a little bit over budget, 1.39.
OK.
Oh, wow.
It's over, but it's not as bad as... No, for 2 seconds to the beach.
I'm sure Nora could get a second job to pay the mortgage.
All right, well, look, any more we look at, I'll try and keep the budget a bit more under control. Can you leave now? Are you prepared to leave?
I have to go walk down to the beach.
Yes, come on.
Back in Kallaroo, I'm sticking to the budget and the brief. By demolishing the archaic 70s archways, separate dining room and that retro kitchen, we've opened the whole place up. You can now see right through the house from front to back. Perfect for entertaining. The new open-plan kitchen will be a hub for Blair and Nora to gather with friends. And I've got something in mind for the bench tops, which I want to show them.
Guys, I've invited you here today because I want to create a kitchen that has wow factor, but also one that functions for you both. So can I throw a question at both of you to begin with?
Sure.
How do you like to use your kitchen?
We love to entertain. We love to have people over. It's a gathering place for us.
I think durability is really important for us. Nora has been known to break the occasional wine glass, but I love cooking, so something that we can put hot pots and pans on would be ideal.
I think this Decton is the perfect solution for both of you because it has all the look and aesthetic value of a natural stone, but it's actually really tough and durable. Feel that? You can spill anything you want on there and it will wipe off. Now, let's be honest, you know, we're working with a fairly compact space, but I want to give you a very clear kitchen zone and a living zone. I think we do that with colour. How do you feel about something like this, the Baltic? Have a look at that.
I definitely would not have considered a navy before, but I think I like it.
Now, tell me what you think of these, because I want to contrast one of these with that for the kitchen.
I think I'm leaning probably more towards the lighter shades.
I'm so glad you said that, because much as I love these, I think they're probably too dark. I think that, the Portum, is a beautiful combination with the Baltic.
Okay.
Can I show both of these to you on a large scale?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah?
That would be helpful.
Let's go and do it. Here's the portum.
Ooh, that is stunning.
Yeah.
It's amazing to be able to see the entire slab.
I think it's got just enough detail in there for your kitchen. And then next to it, we've got the Baltic.
It's not as dark as I was expecting it to look in such a big piece.
It's got a lot of grey in it with the blue. You're going to be
Yeah.
able to mix a lot of colours with that. It's a great base colour.
I think it's going to look wonderful.
You like?
I do.
Great. We can tick that off.
Oh.
Okay.
Blair and Nora's circa 1970s brick pit is now in expert hands. Yes, Neale will undoubtedly bring it into the 21st century with some fancy finishes to suit their needs.
Nora has been known to break the occasional wine glass.
But I've already shown them the way to a better lifestyle.
That is beautiful.
Ocean views, like 180. It's so beautiful.
With a price that wasn't quite right.
It's a little bit over budget.
I'm sure Nora could get a second job to pay the mortgage.
There is method to my madness, and they'll soon see that all roads lead to their new home.
The way I run these searches, I've got a pattern, OK? I've pushed your budget. So the next one we're going to look at might not be pushing your budget, possibly. I'm not going to give you too many clues, but it's a different type of property, and it's in a suburb called Kallaroo, which you'll know.
Yeah, it's actually closer to where we live now.
Exactly. Does that sound good?
It does, yeah. I think that would be good to see something different.
And just confirm you are open to something that might need a little bit of tweaking.
If it suits our needs, then I'm excited because it can't be any worse than where we live now.
That's absolutely true.
Just 15 minutes up the coast from Kallaroo, Kallaroo is an Aboriginal word meaning road to the water. Sums it up nice, really. This little pocket is one of Perth's best-kept secrets, loaded with a variety of architect-designed mansions within walking distance to Whitford's beach, which is largely deserted in contrast to the well-known spots closer to the city. And with a median price for a 4-bedroom home coming in at $750,000, it's a good time to get in. This contemporary home has an open-plan kitchen, dining and living, oodles of accommodation, off-street parking, and a dedicated powder room just for guests. And to top it all off, this proper entertainer's pad has an al fresco for pool parties.
Here we are. This is the one we're going to look at. Plenty of parking. Street appeal.
Not bad. It's all right.
It looks really big, which I like.
So location-wise, very similar to yours, a neighbouring suburb, but the current owners completely reconfigured it, so now the layout is perfect for you. But what might not be are some of the fittings. You might want to tweak it a bit, but you've got vision. OK? So when you
Don't
go
mind some work.
Yes. So the only way we're going to discover whether you actually do like it is from going inside. Right, let's start here. Main kitchen living area.
Oh,
Wow.
That's a good reaction. Yeah, that's good.
it's very open.
Yeah.
It's actually really nice.
You see, I told you. Now, this is what I'm saying. I can't tell you how excited I am to show you this, because what this has is a fantastic master suite on the upper level, the whole floor, just for you guys. Why don't you start upstairs and I'll meet you poolside later. Off you go.
good.
Enjoy.
Oh, wow. Look at the view. Ooh,
So big. It's exactly what you
Nice.
want, a walk-in robe.
it's massive. Oh,
Yes. How good.
you're loving this,
House
aren't
is
you?
sold. Oh, let's buy it. Let's get it.
All of the bedrooms in this place are master-sized, so everyone will feel at home.
This is actually quite big again.
All these bedrooms are like really good size.
Blair and Nora's guests are in for a real treat, with al fresco dining and a healthy dose of lounging by the pool.
This is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're really liking it, aren't
absolutely
you?
love it. I think I've seen enough, and I think we need to go and catch up with Andrew.
Yep.
All right, there's one other factor that always comes into play with properties like this, something that needs a little bit of tweaking, is price. What do you think this is on the market for?
1.1?
I'm going to say around 1 million.
That will be below your budget.
Yeah.
It's actually even further below your budget. They're looking for offers around high 8s to 9.
Oh, wow.
Really?
That's got you thinking, hasn't it? You see, I don't waste your time. If something needs a bit of work, I've brought you to something that's priced accordingly.
Actually makes it a bit more, yeah. Have some room to do some more work, I suppose.
Let's face it, you might as well just move, really. Well, we were about to leave. Now they've heard the price, they want to have another little look around. Good day.
Steady on, Winter. Blair and Nora don't need another place to renovate. Their Kallaroo property is already coming together nicely. We've enclosed the old dining room archway to create a new guest bedroom. Kitchen joinery, bench tops, and the bifold doors are going in. Out the back, Blair and Nora's indoor-outdoor living dining space is starting to take shape. So I want to include them in picking out a centrepiece that will hopefully help Blair to feel the love.
You're probably both wondering why I've brought you here to look at fire pits in Perth.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, basically, it's because I don't want you just to have an outdoor deck. I want you both to have an outdoor room, at the centre of which will be a fire pit.
I've actually always wanted a fire pit.
Like this one?
Didn't picture it quite like this. I thought we would have some timber and be a bit of hard work, but this looks easy.
Fire pits come in all shapes and sizes. They don't have to be the traditional ones, you know, with chopped wood in.
So if it's not burning wood, what are we actually burning?
It burns bioethanol, Nora, which is a plant-based fuel, and it's a renewable energy source.
Oh, great. Sounds easy to maintain, too.
Yeah, well, this one that we're looking at, this is the fire pit table by EcoSmart. It gives off quite a bit of heat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
I don't often take my jacket off, but even I've had to today. What is it you guys have? Is it 265 days of sunshine a year?
Yeah, we're so lucky here. But in saying that, it does get quite chilly at night time with that sea breeze.
There you go. Even more reason for having one of these.
Yeah, this would be so fun to just sit around and have a beer or a wine with our
Toast a
friends.
marshmallow?
You can toast a marshmallow, you can do all those things. We're looking at the graphite here. I'm actually going to recommend you have this model, but in the bone colour, because that will work beautifully with the palette that I've chosen for your outdoor area.
I agree.
Yeah.
So do you like the idea?
Love it.
Love it.
Honestly, I think it's going to be the star of the show outside.
Save me a marshmallow, Witters. I'll be toasting my victory before the day's end.
We're going to go back to Burns Beach.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the reaction I wanted.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for that.
Our first trip to Burns Beach was just the recce. With Blair and Nora's appetite piqued, I'm taking them back to this seaside gem for the main course. You see, this area offers something you'd be hard-pressed to find within cooey of any other capital city. Beachside, space, and land. And with that median price of just $850,000, I found them a way to get something that's extraordinary.
I thought it was worth a punt coming back here again.
Yes, Andrew, you don't miss much.
Although, drum roll, ready? This is actually a love it or list it Australia first here.
Okay.
Wow.
Because our third property isn't necessarily even built yet.
Oh.
Yes. So we're going to be looking at the options
A vacant lot.
Yes, of a vacant block, as we would say here in Australia. Or in England, a vacant plot, which is more weird. But a vacant block of land and the building options and what you can get for your budget in this amazing, beautiful beachside suburb. Which means you could have the layout exactly to meet your requirements for future-proofing your next home.
That sounds interesting.
Sign me up now.
I'm showing Blair and Nora a concept home. The brand new construction will be designed from the ground up to suit their every need. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, separate living areas, all with their choice of the finest finishes. They even get to pick their block. Yes, this is the choose-your-own-adventure of homes.
As we enter what could be your new home, I thought we'd start with the master suite, which has a floor of its own.
Does it look out onto the reserve?
Of course it does. After you. See, I'm doing well, you know.
This is is nice.
Yeah.
As you can see, there's your view.
Well, imagine waking up to that every day.
Yeah, see, it's pretty good, isn't it?
It's not ocean views, though.
No, it's not ocean views, but think about it, doesn't matter. We're talking about you buying a block of land. You can choose the view, you can choose the aspect.
Very true.
Yes, you're going to like this one.
Wow, that's
Ooh, look
huge.
at this. This is awesome.
This is perfect for you.
Oh, hey.
I can see myself in that bath.
This is great.
Yeah, the finishings are so nice.
The best part about a display home is using one's imagination. Everything from finishes to the layout can be tailor-made.
Oh, wow.
Wow, I love this space. It's like absolutely perfect for our friends and family, all the bedrooms.
Own living room over here.
Yeah, it's just good for everybody to hang out together.
Or close them off back here.
Nora might just be getting a taste for this.
Oh, wow.
Every bedroom has a built-in robe.
Yeah, this is great.
There's space for a pool if they want, and instead of trying to make a kitchen fit their old home, they can design the layout to fit their lifestyle. Why didn't I think of this before?
What a
Kitchen.
kitchen, eh?
Pretty special.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's perfect for us. It's such a good size. It's perfect for entertaining, something that we just can't attain in our house that we have now.
I am actually very surprised. I think it's beautiful.
But this is just a display home. If you take this option, you can tweak it to suit your needs. You can have the tiles you want, the finishes you want, the layout you want, even the block and the aspect.
It's true. It's nice that we'd be able to kind of tweak it and make it exactly what we like.
So this was a risk worth taking as a last house, then?
You've nailed it. We're still so close to the beach. It's got that high spec, the high finishing that the other houses did not have.
Okay, should we talk money?
Yes.
Money's good.
Blocks of land are available in Burns Beach, ranging from about 480 to mid-5s, depending on their aspect, their size. So you could spend a little bit more and get a little bit closer to the beach, or spend a little bit less. It's entirely up to you. But I can give you a price for this home as it is, obviously excluding the furniture, but with all the high spec and that view across the reserve. Any ideas?
Maybe a bit over our budget, maybe 1.3, perhaps.
1.2?
It's $1,050,000.
Wow.
As it is.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
Oh, that's got you thinking, hasn't it?
Oh,
Yes.
big time.
Okay.
Even with this high spec.
Even with this high spec. So, in fact, with your budget, you could actually get a better positioned block. You could definitely get the pool in.
That's pretty amazing. Wow.
I'm actually blown away. Yeah, I expected it to be a lot more than that.
I knew I was going to enjoy this search. Nice spot, isn't it?
Stunning, isn't it?
Really, really
Indian
is.
Ocean.
Yeah. You know, this is a love it or list it first.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've been to Perth.
Yeah. And the first time I've ever given the homeowners an outdoor room.
Oh, well, whatever. I think it was actually the first house they bought.
First time I've worn these shoes.
Hopefully the last. But let's look at the beautiful place. This beachside area is
Yeah.
more suitable for our lovely young couple, not where you've got them living in a retirement home.
That is very rude. Very rude. I have given them the outdoor room that I've already mentioned, plus open plan, living, dining, kitchen, and
Yeah.
that third bedroom that they so desperately wanted. Tick, tick, tick.
I showed them amazing properties, just letting you know.
Why do I get this feeling that there's been some cheating involved?
Not on my part. Although, what's the betting you've been talking about, the hidden costs of moving with them, trying to put them off?
No, I haven't, but I will.
Oh, no, you don't have...
No, I like that. I'm gonna run with
no,
that.
you don't. No, don't. No, there aren't any hidden
I'm
costs.
done. Running with it.
Blair and Nora's home was an outdated rabbit warren. They wanted a modern layout that will allow them to accommodate their friends and family. I've reimagined the indoor living space and connected the new open-plan kitchen with an enclosed outdoor area for gatherings. I've also given them an extra bedroom so their families can stay as long as they like. This is now a proper entertainer's pad that will serve them well for many years to come.
Short of knocking it down, you've not done a bad job. Almost polished proverbial rhymes with herd. Bird. You know what I mean. Ah, hello there.
Hi.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good to see you. Cannot wait to see what you've done inside, Neale.
Well, Nora, you have waited a long time for today, almost 3 years.
True.
Neale, unless you are an absolute miracle worker, I cannot see how you can save this house.
No, honestly, it is a lovely, little house ideal for your retirement. Well, I'm going to leave you to it because I'm going to get in the car and go for that long drive to the beach. See you later.
Off you go, Andrew. Come on, let's have a look.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, it's so open. It looks gorgeous. It feels so much bigger.
The home's footprint hasn't changed, but the use of light timber tones in the flooring and furnishings make the space feel bright, open and airy.
This is what I thought it could be when we bought it.
Really?
See? Well, maybe it's better, I don't know.
White shaker door cabinetry in the kitchen is echoed in the living space. The contrasting bench tops work to define the separate zones and create connectivity and flow. Pale blue subway tiles, glass pendant lights and pops of colour complement the neutral tones to bring the room to life.
I absolutely love what you've done with the kitchen. It's so open and spacious and looks just so much more functional.
But importantly, no more dancing around each other and bumping into each other, sometimes with knives in the kitchen. What do you think of the bench top now it's actually here in situ?
It looks even better than I thought it would. It looks so clean and fresh and bright. I think it just kind of ties everything together in the whole room. It's absolutely beautiful.
I want to know what's going through your mind, because you're the one that 2 minutes ago said it couldn't be saved.
Look, I don't want to tell Andrew, but you might be a miracle worker. This is only one part of the house, though, so I need to see a little bit more before I'm convinced.
All right, I will take that cue from you, Blair, because I think when we go outside, you'll really see how the house is starting to flow. Come on, let's go outside.
Wow.
Bit of a difference, huh?
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Looks like a jungle.
Gone are the days of traipsing through the old laundry to access the yard. New bifold doors make the transition between zones seamless. The orange bricks have been concealed by render with fresh white paint to modernise the outdoor living space and link it with the inside. This is a proper outdoor room, and it effectively doubles the usable living and dining space.
It's like it's one big room. It's so beautiful.
That's exactly what I had planned for you.
I can't wait to have everyone over to see it. I absolutely can't wait. Beautiful.
And a fire pit, wow.
It's going to be awesome on a cool night, have people around.
The beauty of your climate here in Perth is that you'll be able to use this pretty much year-round.
Yeah, it'd be great. We could have dinner out here every night.
Yep. So, Blair, can I ask you a question? Has the house been saved?
You've ticked 2 rooms off the list. Maybe one more. We'll talk after that.
All right, you're not answering my question, are you?
Nah.
By enclosing the large archway to the entry, we created a 3rd bedroom with access to the hallway. Pastel tones, rattan bedhead and the bay window work perfectly to create a coastal holiday vibe where Blair and Nora's families can relax when they come for their vacation.
Oh, this is so cute.
Wow, it's actually really nice.
There's a full wardrobe. This is perfect for guests. This is absolutely stunning. Wow.
Oh, maybe we should go and find Andrew and have a bit of a chat.
Yep.
So, serious moment now. Talking to me. Neale's giving you the guided tour of your super-duper new home. You're smiling far too much for me, really. Look how much you're smiling.
Look how beautiful it is.
Yeah, it is, but seriously, I want to start with the figures. I normally leave that to the end, but you'll see why I'm not. So, the place was valued about $845 when we started. Luckily enough, you bought it for about $800, so you're already a little bit ahead of yourselves. You spent about $150 on it, and the estimated value now is around $960. So if you look at what you paid for it compared to what you've been, you've just about broken even. If you look at what it was worth before Neale started, you know the way I said Neale started, you haven't got your money back. That causes me concern. There's still a whole half a house to do here. If you get carried away and do that, you could put another 100 in and get 70 back, and you're always going to be chasing your tail with this.
That figure is a little bit concerning.
It is a bit concerning, I suppose. But I mean, I absolutely love how this is now, especially
You and your damn emotions.
compared to how it was before.
Clearly, what's happened to the house is stunning. There's this is the whole thing. The outdoor area, the fact you've got a third bedroom, lovely, but still not that big.
Yeah.
What if, you know, all your families and friends come together and you all want to sit and watch really top quality TV like Love It or List It? You're not all going to fit around there. That's a reason to move.
You're selling it well.
Can you decide now just to move? You can if you like. We can skip the next bit.
Probably have to have a bit of a chat,
Oh,
I
do you?
think. Mm.
She's the boss, so, yeah.
I kind of worked that out.
On the bright side, they only paid 800 grand. So if they move on now, they can actually break even. That sounds like a win to me.
So what do you think?
I think Neale has outdone himself. It's a beautiful home. I absolutely love it. It's really, really nice. But I've still got my concerns. I still think it's a bit small.
I wish I knew what they were talking about.
I know what they're talking about. Will they love it or list it? Have you not worked that out yet?
Your perception is razor sharp.
I know.
I thought
Very
they were
good.
talking about the cushions.
Yeah, and what a fantastic array of cushions you've supplied.
Thank you.
This is exactly what we wanted when we bought this house. We've got the yard, we have the location, look at the space. It's just perfect.
It's really, really difficult, genuinely, to know which way this one's going to go, because I'm well aware that this house has shortcomings. I know that. I know there are things
We
that I
all do.
wasn't able to do, but I just hope I've done enough.
I actually think it's really, for what you had here, you have done amazingly.
I mean, some of those houses that Andrew showed us were absolutely stunning, and it was really surprising what we can actually get within our budget, and the location definitely opened my eyes up a little bit to what we could do, but I still absolutely love this house, so.
Okay, I think we can come to a decision.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's go see the boys.
So have you actually made a decision?
I think so.
I think we've changed our mind about 100 times in 5 minutes.
Because I honestly thought I had this in the bag until today.
Yep, and, you know, we were talking earlier about saving the house, and I'm thinking, have I saved enough?
I absolutely love what you've done and love everything about this, so I think it's beyond what we could have imagined.
But these guys can afford a beautiful, decent-sized home for their future.
We could debate this all day, but we probably should ask you both the question. Do you agree?
Yes, I mean, just think again about all the lovely houses we saw. I'm just saying that they can afford.
Right up to the very last second.
Up to the very last
I'm not going
bit.
to use the word desperate.
No, no, I'm never desperate.
OK, Nora and Blair, are you going to love it,
or are you going to list it?
We are going to list it.
Oh, I'm genuinely surprised.
Hang on, we haven't changed our mind, have we?
Some of the houses that we saw that were a bit more, I suppose, finished.
Yep.
I love this house and I could easily stay, but yeah, there's the two of us.
What a shame you lost, Neale. That's really sad.
What do you say to them when I'm not there?
Oh, you'd love to know.
From the day that we very first bought this house, we've never been sure about anything. And that's why we came on this show, because we wanted help.
Andrew is definitely very competitive. He does not let it rest, I suppose, which worked to his advantage in this time. But in all reality, the places that he showed us and the options he showed us were really eye-opening.
It's time to have a change.
Hello.
Hi,
Good morning, gentlemen.
How are you? Super excited.
I think it was actually the first house they ever built.
First time I've ever
Or
worn
maybe
these shoes.
bought.
All right, that was a practice run.
Yeah, OK.
First time I've ever built these shoes. This is a lovely old house.
Neale, if you love it so much, we can sell it to you.
Yes. Would you buy it?
Let's talk. I don't know whether I'm ready to move to Perth yet, but